The differences between 2012 and 2016 are pretty radical for all of us. In 2012 we had a fairly standard generational improvement within Amoca, so from 2008 to 2012 we saw 1-2% difference in the performance of these boats, and between 2012 and 2016 we just saw a huge leap. So the rule changed, the foils came into the consciousness of the whole sailing world, and our race was always to try and figure out how we could put them on a monohull, and that's made it just a huge difference to how we think about this whole boat. So when we had the last boat, I remember the team going, the mast, the sails and the ballast, and we spent a lot of time working on the optimization of the boat. And on this boat, it's all we talk about is the foils. They're revolutionary in terms of the performance gain. So from 2-3%, we're now at 10-12% difference in performance. So that's just been a huge revolutionary step. All the other foiling boats, we call them the Dali foils. They don't penetrate through the deck at all, so ours are the only foils that penetrate through the deck, and that's because, as I said earlier, ours sweep down and are more horizontal on the water, whereas theirs are more curved downwards, so they stick more down into the water, if that makes sense. So if you have a look over the side, you probably get a really good view of that.
Yeah, let's have a look. They are, when you see them in the flesh, they are absolutely enormous.
Yeah, they are pretty enormous, aren't they? They're a couple of 100 kilos. They are 3.8 meters long. They're 600 mil wide, and they're asymmetric. So, like an airplane wing, they're wider at the front than they are at the back, all the way through the whole length of the foil. So, and like an airplane wing, it does essentially the exact same thing, right? Everyone's been on a Ryanair plane where you get on, thousands of people mill onto the plane. You think, how the hell is this thing going to take off? And you look out the window and there's these tiny little wings, and they create an incredible amount of lift. So these foils are, the weight of the whole Hugo Boss when she sets sail in the Vendée Globe will be around 8 tons, 8 and a bit, because of all the extra weight for all the supplies we have to take on board. But that foil is more than capable of lifting that combined weight of the boat.
There's no winning this race anymore without foils?
Unless all of the foiling boats fail, I don't believe so, no. When we go into the Southern Ocean, we're in unknown territory with these boats. No one's ever sent a monohull like this with the power that the foils can generate into the Southern Ocean for 80 days with one sailor on board. So frankly, we are in unknown territory. But if they get around, there's no doubt in my mind that the foiling boats are faster and they will win.